It's the feast of Saint Anthony of Padua, born 1195 in Portugal, died 1231 in Padua, Italy. I believe he was a Franciscan. He was so moved when the remains of Saint Bernard were returned after he was martyred that he left the Franciscan and joined the Friars Minor and went to evangelize in Morocco. I guess that's where Saint Bernard was martyred. So that would be by the Muslims. He was headed to Morocco, was shipwrecked in Sicily with some other brothers. He stayed there and prayed and would only leave his cell, I believe, I might have this wrong, to go to Mass and sweep the monastery. It is said that even fish would listen to him. One day a preacher, there was supposed to be a sermon or a preacher or something, and the person couldn't do it. They asked Anthony to do it, and he was such a great preacher that he, I think it says he went off and evangelized all over, went around preaching. I did not put this to memory well, obviously. It's said that he was such a great preacher, even the fish would listen to him, and that's why I went and put this. I heard the birds singing, and I thought it would be in honor of Saint Anthony, who was a Franciscan, whose founder was Saint Francis, who was supposedly known to have a great affinity for the animals. A lot of people. Last week I read about a guy, a saint who just wanted to be a hermit and left to pray, and every place he would go, people would come because he was so holy. So, I mean, I guess it's a catch-22. But he left and went to live in a cave with a mother bear and her 3 cubs, and finally he was left in peace. So, there's stories with wolves killing an animal and then having to take the place of that animal. I read some months ago about a wolf who had to take the place, I believe it was a wolf or a bear, who had to take the place on a plow when he killed the ox that was, well, thank you. Let's pray for all those who are sick, all those who are injured, all those with mental illnesses, with sickness of the body, the mind, and the soul. There's a lot of people soul sick today, I think. So Saint Anthony, he's portrayed skinny, but they say he's said to have been a portly guy, and you should have seen the picture in Laudate of the saint. He kind of looked like a Neandertal. I don't know who drew that picture. He was living in the 1200s, but he looks like some kind of a caveman. So Saint Anthony, he's known for, you pray and ask his, you ask for his, what's the word? Not patronage. You ask for his intercession when you lose things, which I did last week. I lost my calendar. I'm old, so I use a regular paper calendar to write down dates and keep it with me with my workbook for each day. Anyway, my wife said, pray immediately to Saint Anthony and ask him to ask God for help for you finding it. I did, and within a minute or 2 minutes, I went upstairs, forgot that I had not unpacked a bag after a weekend away, and there it was. Saint Anthony, the thing about finding lost items, when he died, they kept his favorite prayer book as a relic. It one day came up lost, And finally, one of the monks or friars, brothers, brought it back and said, I found it. And then he admitted that he actually borrowed it, quote, borrowed it, so he stole it, basically. Or he just wanted it. I don't know. He took it. He did steal it. Anyway, so St. Anthony of Padua, pray for us. All the saints, please pray for us. Let's pray for the souls in purgatory. Let's pray for conversion of the Americas, particularly, or possibly Mexico, Cuba, the United States. St. Anthony, pray for us.